Welcome to Serenity Alzheimer's and Dementia Research. Blood-borne barrier. The blood-borne barrier, a layer of cells between blood vessels and the rest of the brain. It keeps out toxins and pathogens and unwanted substances that can interfere with the brain's value, gray matter. This is known as a bouncer. A blood-borne barrier is known as a bouncer. A variety of situations can arise. When the bouncer is unprepared and the tug breaks in. So, cancer cells that are invading the barrier can develop in tumors and multiple sclerosis. It occurs when too many white blood cells cross the barrier, triggering an autoimmune attack on the proactive covering of the brain's nerves and parts of the body. Okay? So as you can see, this is an astrocyte. Here, the blood, the tight junctions, the pericyte, the endothelial cell, the brain itself is here, and then the basal lamina. So all of this makes up the blood-brain barrier, okay? Here. So this triggers an autoimmune attack on the proactive covering of the brain's nerves and other parts of the body, communicate with and causes communication issues. Okay, so this leaky blood brain barrier is commonly cause of many brain diseases. And sealing the barrier is therefore a long sought goal of medicine. And Calvin Kuo, MD, and Marion Lyles Ambrosio, and professor of hematology, said that the methods of repairing the blood-brain barrier remain under study. So they're still studying this. So Dr. Kuo has evaluated a new therapeutic class of molecules that can be used to treat a leaky blood-brain barrier. Okay, there's many different molecules that bind to frizzle the protein receptors. Therefore, to narrow the search for potential therapeutic molecules, researchers selected only those that were specifically targeted cells that lining the blood vessels in the brain and causes vascular damage, which is one type of dementia, is a vascular dementia, because normally when you have um, some type of lapse or blockage in the brain dealing with the blood flow, you probably would end up with vascular dementia or some type of stroke on the brain. So this situation really has something to do with vascular dementia or causes of other types of neurological defects in the brain from the strickening of the blood not being cut, the blood being cut off from the brain. So the supply of blood is cut off in the brain. Um, so, um, and also the hippocampus is normally affected. This is where the learning and memory takes place. So here it's showing you how you start having trouble with your cognitive functions in the brain because that blood flow is restricted. Okay, restricted is the big word here. Blood blood-brain barrier restriction. Just think of that. So there are various diseases that are caused with this. Looking at the different neurological disorders that comes to mind, looking at Alzheimer's and different types of dementias, looking at multiple sclerosis, looking at brain tumors. These are okay. So that's what I wanted to say about that. So moving along, astrocytes are a large star-shaped cells that holds nerve cells in place and that helps them to develop and work the way they should. An astrocyte is a type of glia cell. So this is what you see right here. Okay. This is a large star-shaped cell that helps to hold the nerves together. So when the blood vessels doesn't work and there's a restriction, these astrocytes are going to shrink. The nerve cells shrink in the brain when someone has a deterioration, when someone has dementia. And then, of course, the cells are going to die. They won't work. And so the shrinking of the brain, that's what dementia is. So the blood-brain barrier, making sure that blood flow flows to these nerves, is very crucial, very important. Okay? So the references, these are the references that was used in this research from Serenity, and these are the links that you should use. You can click on them here, or either you can click on them in this video, or you can see them in the comments. Please go and visit to read the full articles. Okay. So those were the references. I want you to please look at those links. I want you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel and watch other videos as well as share them. Sharing is caring, because sharing is caring, you guys. Follow Serenity Alzheimer's website. Here is the website. Once you get to the website, please subscribe to all the social links. Please go to the contact page and enter in your email to get the latest news from Serenity Alzheimer's and Dementia training and the research that's going on in dementia. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.